I spent all of the last 2 weeks warning you that now we're in the seasonally weakest time of the year, and you should either go short or take something off the table. But given that the market pulled back ahead of time, does that mean the weakness is baked in? As painful as today was, you could argue, and I will, that we're still at the beginning of the decline because the calendar is very ugly for the next couple of weeks. The fact that the Dow Jones average has turned negative for the quarter means nothing. It's just a collection of stocks. Collections don't collectively decide to stop going down. The idea that I'm now seeing and hearing panic and negatives is positive, if only because we've been castigated for being too negative for these last 2 weeks. It was impossible to read my mentions column, even more than usual on Twitter, because I was so negative, so negative. Well, sorry. Next, we need fewer IPOs flooding the market with excess supply. Turn off the darn IPO spigot, and corporate buybacks can help digest these shares. But we've got a seemingly endless supply of new stocks. Most of them I don't really want. Most of them you don't want. Most of them stink. And that's putting real pressure on the market. If these insiders got to get out at all costs, what the heck? Why should you buy from them? Makes no sense. The deals in the pipe, they must be canceled to make me more bullish. Finally, you got to consider your fellow shareholders, often your greatest enemy. They know how to buy things, whether it's crypto or tech or cruise lines or meme stocks, and they think their buying has the power to push stocks higher. Magical buying. Diamond hands. And worked for a while, and work anymore. Do we think these meme investors will suddenly start saying, you know what? I got to do the present value of GameStop's business. I mean, maybe we ought to figure out the discounted cash flow of AMC. They never cared about that before. They certainly haven't learned how to do it now. Do you think they have real reasons when they make a case for buying something here? I don't know. Have you ever read what they have to say? They're on a permanent intellectual vacation. Look, I've been adamant. I mean, pound the table adamant that while we can have a temporary short covering rally, I bet you we get one tomorrow, this market's likely to get hammered here. I don't want you sucked in. It's been done every year for 20 years in this period. Now, others are finally joining in. They're saying, oh, my, maybe it's bad here. Well, you know, the bear. Well, we've been going ourselves. You know what I mean? And they've been saying I'm Yogi, or like the one that's in like the E.P. White. What is that guy? The Panda, whatever his name was. You know that guy. Well, whatever. I'll come up with him during the break. Wait, come on. Will you help me here? What is the one? The guy, Yo, poo! They think I'm poo! Like I'm poo. I've been seeing that on Twitter. He goes, he's poo. I thought it meant something else. Anyway, that alone doesn't give you a reason to buy. I can't honestly turn bullish in this market until you turn bearish, until we come up with some rationale for why the selling is going to stop. Right now, we simply don't have one other than the fact that we're poo. So we sit tight and we wait for something that might compel us to buy a stock because we think it will go higher. For the moment, though, we got nothing to hang our hats on. Remember that thing I did with the hats? If anything, we have a lot of reasons to sell, including tonight's report from Lennar, where the great home builder actually missed guidance. Here's the bottom line. Mindless dip buying has been a fantastic strategy for 15 months, but it's worthless in the face of a serious sell-off, which is what we have now. I've been encouraging you to sell ahead of what's usually the weakest time of the year. I can't turn positive until I find an actual reason to change my mind. For the moment, we're not getting any. So please, you want to be a buyer? Find a reason to buy. Let the pain of late September unfold before you pull the trigger. Otherwise, look, maybe make a couple of smackers, but you're going to get bushwhacked.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @JimCramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.